Absolutely. Why not?
Right, Baldric. Is that all clear?
Yes. I've killed someone I shouldn't have killed, and now you want me to put a lady on my head and talk to his old bag?
No, I want you to put a bag on your head and talk to his old lady.
Why do I want a bag on my head?
In order, nincompoop, that she should believe that you're her husband.
Why, did he used to wear a bag on his head?
Young Ploppy here has a point, my lord. Lord Farrow never wore a bag. He was an old-fashioned sort of a gent.
Well, yes, my lord. I mean, I hadn't meant to mention it, but I have been wondering all along why you should think that Baldric with a bag on his head is going to be a dead ringer for Lord Farrow, because he's not.
Look, cretins, the bag is there in order to obscure Baldric's own features, and many might think, incidentally, that that would be reason enough for him to wear it. Before I bring in Lady Farrow, I shall explain to her, inventing some cunningly plausible excuse that her husband has taken to wearing a bag. She can then chat to Baldric, imagining him to be the man she married, and the Queen need never know of my little miscalculation.
Why, my lord, that is a brilliant plan.
Foolproof.
You're very kind.
Although there is something lurking at the back of my head that bothers me.
It's probably a flea.
Your lordship, Lady Farrow waits your pleasure.
All right, okay.
God be with you.
Ah, Lady Farrow, what a real pleasure it is to see you again.
It is my beloved that I shall be pleased to see.
Well, quite. Though I should warn you that he will not be quite as you knew him.
You fiend! What have you done to him?
We have put a bag over his head.
Why?
Well, the thing is, you see, none of the other prisoners have such shapely widows, wives, as yourself. And therefore, in the interests of the morale of the condemned community, your husband has nobly agreed to wear a bag. It was either that or have all the other prisoners in there with you.
How like him to make such a gesture.
Yes. Well, I'll just go check he's bagged up. Right, Balders, this is it.
My lord!
What is it now, Ploppy?
I have located my nagging doubt. It's a small point, but I do now recall that Lord Farrow was considerably taller, more than a yard taller than young Ploppy here.
If you want something done properly, you've got to do it yourself, haven't you? Anything else I should know?
Oh, yes. He had a very deep voice. Big, deep, booming voice.
So quite like mine, then?
No, my lord, a big, deep, booming voice.
Oh, mine's quite deep.
Not like his. And, in fact, Lord Farrow was taller even than you, my lord.
Yep.
Giant of a man.
Yes, all right, don't rub it in. Percy, you better go and have another word with her. Go on.
Sorry about the delay, madam. As you know, you are about to meet your husband, whom you will recognize on account of the fact that he has got a bag over his head.
Oh, I would know my darling anywhere.
Well, yes, there are a couple of other things.
I am prepared for the fact that he may have lost some weight.
Yes. And some height. That's the interesting thing. You probably hardly recognize him at all, actually.
You will be telling me his arms grown back next.
Excuse just for a sec.